So, hey guys, and welcome to London Stansted Airport. 6 in the morning, it's a premiere, so you know what this means. I am flying in the real world once again, because I just can't get enough of that, eh? Yes, so, for those who follow along, last week I came back from Finland, spent a week in Lappeenranta, spent a few days in Helsinki before flying back, and yeah, today I'm flying to Catania. Catania or is it Catania? I still don't know how I pronounce it. Yes, so flying from the UK today, flying to Venice in this leg of the flight, before taking a connecting flight on Volotea down to the south of Italy, the Isle of Sicily. And yeah, why Catania? Not so much to a destination. I mean, it's a nice place and certainly a place that I'd like to go, but mainly for the Volotea flights. So for those of you who have been following me on social media recently, you will know that today, this afternoon, or even this evening, I'll be flying the Boeing 717. So I'll be flying that on the hour and a half flights heading south, and I am very excited for it, let me tell you. So currently in P3D, doing the first leg in the NGXU, Ryanair colours, and getting very excited for my day to come, really. So let's pop out of avatar view, and let's get this airplane ready to go. Quite busy at the moment, but nothing crazy. 6 in the morning, so this will be a first flight today setup. You come on, you come on. I'll switch the dome lights to bright, and then switch you on. So, pretty substandard stuff in the 737 again, and setting this up from cold and dark for a full flight. Battery in right now. We will set the IRS to align 1 and 2. Down to the FMS. Let's program it. Or in fact, first thing, before I program it, let's set up the ground services, shall we? So, fuel on board. We need 8599. Request a fuel truck. Then, well, it's 182 passengers on board today, but it's going to give me a max of 180, unfortunately. It's the one annoying side to, oops, to this. Cargo on board, so we it's 1850, 900. And then request the carts to come over. And finally, once everything arrives, you can then start fueling and setting up the aircraft. Right, that's all sorted. Displays come to life now, so we'll be able to start aligning the IRS. Let's do that now, shall we? So, position, we are at Echo Golf Sierra Sierra, stand 5-1, if I remember correctly. It's L51. Is it R51? One database which take you from the airport position. Right, you can align. Going from Stansted to Lima, India, Papa Zulu. So, like I said, flying to Venice this morning. Real world flights. So you can track me on Flight Rail 24. Link in the description for that. If you want to join my real world action for that. Start fueling. Passengers will do shortly. Start with the cargo loading. So it's take a bit longer. There. Flight number is FR719, isn't it? Just confirm that. FR792. Stick that into you. Runway for departure today is 22. You can confirm that. Yes, it is. Charlie November departure. Pretty standard stuff. Plugging our legs, quite a few of them today. So, first of all, it's Charlie in November. Then it's on Mike 84 to Conan. Uniform Lima 607. Waypoint I've used so many times. To Remba. Uniform Mike 624. To Dick. Pardon me. Uniform November 852. To Golf Tango Quebec. Then it's Uniform Zulu 343 to Beggar. Uniform Lima 15 to Ripus. Uniform November 850 to Adina. Then we've got a direct to SRN, to Sierra Romeo November. Oops, sorry, it's direct. Use that one. Then it's directs to Ritdu. Lima 995. Lupos. Mike 859. To Boa. And Yankee 504. Oops. To Nimum. Directs to Sovub, and that's our flights. So yeah, just a few waypoints today. 4 pages of it, ouch, okay. And executes. Right, let's welcome our passengers aboard, shall we? So, FS actions. Make sure that Pax is going to appear as well, which it will do. Grounds. Next page. And board starts. Same for you. Welcome aboard. So it's Echo Golf Sierra Sierra to Lips. We'll take off in approximately how many minutes? So 7, so 13 minutes at least. Maybe 12 by the time I've done that. Flight time is 2 hours on the dot. Cruising at 37,000. We are right in there. Sorry, FR. Was it 792? I said 792. Perfect. 182 people on board. We got music. We got safety. Starts. Just need to double check something in a couple of moments. Set a reminder. But until then, let's focus on the boarding. 19 to 2100s. Okay. Set the rest of this up. So route's done, position. Oh, sorry, yeah, performance even. Let's set this up. Ooh boy, that's a bit bright. Let's just dim this a bit. And since this will be a nighttime departure, a little bit of flood lighting, but mainly panel backlighting we need right now. Once we're in the air, once the sun starts rising, we should be able to turn these lights off again. But until then, leave them up. Clear part side we won't need, so I'll leave it off. Good practice turn it on that side, but I must say it's only a temporary thing for today. Right, performance. Departed from Echo Golf Sierra Sierra, then wait for Ian. Runway 23, condition dry. Let's get the metadata updates. In fact, let's say hello to the passengers and then we can contact the ground by those things for clearance. So let's do that. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard this flight FR792 from London Stansted to Venice. We'll be pushing back and departing in a couple of moments, so I ask you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. And if you have any questions or anything to know, feel free to ask any of our cabin crew today. Thank you and enjoy the flight. Nope, not return to gate. This is generic. It's now tuned to Stansted ground, which is 12175. Stansted tower is 1238. Scratch pad open and let's go say hello. Utilities, scratch pad, and some keyboards on how type normal, perfect. Hello there, Stansted tower, ground sorry, this is Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor requesting copy to Venice. Frequency? Yes, should be 725. Let's try that again, shall we? Make a bit more sense. Hello there, Stansted grounds. This is Ryanair Quebec 88 Quebec Victor correction at stand 51 requesting copy to Venice.
Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor Stansted ground report aircraft type.
Aircraft type 738.
Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, you are cleared to Venice on the Clacton 1 Echo departure, squawk 0361.
Just rising this to 80, so I'll do that in a second, a bit backwards. Cleared to Venice via the Clacton 1 Echo departure, squawking 0361 for Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor.
Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, read back correct.
0361. Yep. Right. Let's say listen to 80 quickly before I make a mistake on that front. 127175.
Light rain and drizzle, overcast 1,200 feet. Temperature +9. Dew point +8. QNH1020. Acknowledge your receipt of information, India. And advise aircraft type on first contact.
Yeah. That was my mistake.
Stansted information, India. Time 1850. Runway in use 22. Transition level, flight level 70. Surface wind 210. 21 knots. Visibility 5,000 meters, light rain and drizzle, overcast 1,200 feet. Temperature +9.
There we go.
Dew point +8.
Alright, so what's the ground again? It was 121.5. Right, okay. So now I know the weather. That's ground. Let's plug in our performance. So, dry. Winds. Oops. Take off. Show keyboard. Was it 121.21? Sorry, 210.21. Temperature was 9. It's Fahrenheit. Utilities. Back. Temperature. 9 degrees is 48. QNH 1020. takeoff.
Ryanair
Flaps
4
5
Alpha Romeo, so that's a ground pass message.
off. Takeoff weight
Stansted
is
ground, Ryanair 4 Alpha
7
Romeo,
1.
information India,
Transfer that as
stat
well.
43, Bravo 728, requesting
Back.
ATC clearance.
Weights conversion. It's 7 1 2
Ryanair
18.
4 Alpha Romeo, report aircraft type
It's
and destination.
157008. 157008.
Aircraft type is
Center
Bravo
gravity
738,
is
destination
25
Echo
4.
Sierra, Golf Golf.
4. And calculate that. Right. 14146 rotates. I'll plug that all in shortly. Reserves are 1.1 as standard for us. Crossing next to 3. Cruising at 370.
Ryanair 4 Alpha Romeo, aircraft type
Average
Boeing
winds
738,
are 348
destination Echo Sierra, Golf Golf.
at 3-4.
Ryanair 4 Alpha Romeo, you are cleared to go board on
Fine,
the
take off.
1 Echo departure,
And
squawk
flaps.
6247.
Well, I'll patch that as well, so it's catching an echo.
Clear to destination, departure runway, Charlie Lima November 1 Echo, squawk
Hang on, it's
647,
26.7. Won't affect it anyway, but let's have it
Ryanair
next
4
to
Alpha Romeo, read back correct.
26.7. Oops. So 140, 146, 152, 140, 46, 152. Right, take off sets. That's all sets. Just bring them back again. Back to the overhead. Let's set up the rest of this aircraft. So fuel on board is still going. We now finished. I think it's finished. Ground services. Fuel truck. That's now done. Yep, we can release it. And the fuel truck release. You can now turn the seatbelt sign on. And left hand side, fuel tanks come onto the APU. Passengers are almost finished, as is the cargo. The cargo next to finish, so if we've got on that page, 146 rotates, cruising at 37. There we go. Oops, smash that's off as well. Packs are off, because that's fine. On. Flick and flick. Body complete. Thank you very much. Altimeter is at 1020. So as soon as that's finished, and then starts our push back and clearance the runway. So, 717. For those of you who do know, it is an aircraft that, I mean, I've always liked the old DC-9 series aircraft as derivatives. Never flown in them, but as I say, there's something to them that I just really like. And so, with Volotea now the only European operator of anything similar, and currently phasing them out for the A319 aircraft, I thought it's kind of like now or never. Book a ticket, try and get a flight on one. Just fly it for once. So it was a 15, 20 odds euro tickets from Venice, Catania. Ryanair's cheap to get there. Flying back, that's a whole different story. Flying an A320, which is a standard from Catania to Milan. Although the airport in particular going to is Linate. Where from there, I'll then fly an Embraer E190 from Linate to London City. So that one I'm especially excited for as well.
Ground Ryanair 4
Flying
Alpha
to
Romeo,
City.
request push and
pretty much airport I never thought I'd
Ryanair
ever get
4 Alpha
into.
Romeo, you start approved, face west.
Push and start approved, facing west, Ryanair 4 Alpha Romeo.
Let's make sure everything is set as required. That pretty much is. Baggage is almost done, as are passengers. So it'll be a relatively quick disconnect and turnaround. We're now finished, so we can release the carts, release the loader. And 40 odd to go now on the rear. Five. 9, 8, 5, 4, 1, 0. Hot and loader. Passenger loading is on another 20 until that's finished. I believe they also close the doors for me automatically, which is very nice from the ground crew. One quick look outside before we depart. Make sure we don't go under the wing. It's very important they don't go under the wing. Yeah, he's an UK 2000 scenery free here, since the free one's pretty good for what it is. There's an aircraft just behind me, a CRJ. Probably a Ryanair, but there's a model matching. Not an aircraft I've got, I'm afraid. APU, let's start it. Go, that's looking good. Everything looks pretty good at the moment. So yeah, the aircraft has aligned, which is fine. I did set when it was, so must be a few minutes ago. So I can tell you, aligning the IRS up north sounds to me not very fun. The further you're away from the equator, north and south, the longer it takes the IRS to align, it takes longer to align the system. If you're on the equator, it's perfect, but anywhere away from it, it's good luck. There's that, that's what we'd like for. The passengers are boarded now, we can clear that all up.
Alpha Romeo, request taxi.
So release
Ryanair
you,
4 Alpha Romeo, taxi to Holding Point
taxi.
Sierra 1 via taxiway Charlie, Hotel Sierra.
doors,
Taxi to
close
holding
the
point
door,
via
close the
Charlie
S
Hotel
there.
Sierra, Ryanair 4 Alpha Romeo.
Good morning,
There we
ladies
have
and
it.
gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 792. Our flight time will be roughly 2 hours.
Alright,
Please note the cabin doors now
strobes
closed.
on,
We ask that you make sure
vision
that all
on.
devices are in airplane mode and your
Bring the
rudder
leg light
devices
on
are
actually as
now
well,
turned
should have been
on
at the
to
start,
zero.
given it's a
If
nighttime
not
flight.
already,
APU
passengers
active,
are
APU
advised
bleed
to slow and
on,
take off the
ground
left.
power mesh
Back
is
to
off,
full upright and
disconnect
locked.
ground power units,
Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure.
and
Cross-check,
disconnect
verify strap,
the
and
wall
flight
chocks
call.
now, clearing everything up for takeoff. So I'll use the pushback as part of ground services, since it's just a bit better in that regard. Quick file check, make sure everything is ready to go. First servicing, then I'll turn off the lighting there. Fuel pumps all active. Yep, I am happy with the cockpit setup. So, let's request pushback and get ourselves ready to go. Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor is ready for push and start.
Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, push and start approved, face west.
Push and start approved, facing west for Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor. Right, let's do this. So, Back from departure. Nose facing left, tail facing right. So engine 4 pushback? No, start it during. Here it comes.
Ryan, I thought Alpha Romeo, contact Stansted Tower on 123.8.
Took a second there to get Stansted Tower.
Contact Tower 123.8, Reinhardt 4 Alpha Romeo, thank you.
Yeah, that looks good. That's the one thing in GSX that I'm not the biggest fan of. It's the text-to-speech voices. It looks fantastic. The animations are great. It brings life to simulator, and then they have to use text-to-speech. It's like, you had it so close to the gun. ATC had proper recorded voices. Next released. Going to move and start.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for the
Engine 2
14
start. In fact, it's too fast even for that. We can't enjoy the pushback with the guy there. Right, engine 1 starts. Parking brake set. Engine 1 starts. Go. Flaps down to 10, sorry, 5 degrees. 5 or 10, I'd say. 5. Trim is 425. Sets TCAS active. Yep, that looks good. Power to the engines. Switch the leads. Packs active. Doing this in the dark, it's not as easy, but hey, APU off. Good trip. Thank you very much. Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor is requesting taxi to runway.
Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, taxi holding point 0156 West, Charlie Hotel Sierra.
Holder point Sierra 1 via taxiways Charlie Hotel Sierra for Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor. Right, looking out the way. Taxi lights. Let's go. Very easy taxi routes this morning. Go to the airport map so I can show you where we are. Okay. We got different taxiways here. I can see a hotel. Let's see a Charlie. Let's see a Sierra. So this map is very outdated. Okay, but in short, we're taxiing into the right just in front of me. And the Sierra 1 is the set of polling points over there. And the map on my left is based off of default scenery. So VK 2001 is a bit more up to date. Oh, yeah, that's the performance page. That's right now, so we're making good time.
Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, contact Stansted Tower on 123.8.
1238 for Stansted Tower, Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, thank you very much. So go to Sierra 1, hold shorts just there, then we'll tune to tower, and then we shall enter runway. You. Station shot. We got the centre on backup, which is 129425. Hello there, Stansted Tower. This is Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, holding short, runway 22, holding point Sierra 1, requesting takeoff clearance.
Ryanair Quebec Victor, Stansted Tower, good evening. Runway 22, clear for takeoff, winds 210 degrees, 17 knots.
Clear for takeoff. Whoops. Clear for takeoff, Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor. So, you come on. Whoops, where's the panel? There it is. You come on, you come on, you come on. Whoops. You definitely stay off. You go to rejected. You come on. We got takeoff clearance. No check for other traffic since controller is active. So, let's get out of there. Cabin crew, please cease for takeoff. Right. Throttle up, 50%. Engines are stable. Oops. Always have a bit of a struggle getting to that button. So that one little tiny out to reach place. Nuts. V1. Rotate. V2. 2. Positive rate, gear up. It's 2 degrees. Pilot on. Lock the gear.
Runner 88, Quebec Victor, there's nothing further, Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8 for Ryanair, 88 Quebec Victor, thank you very much. Okay, but London Central disconnecting then. So, Unicom it is. Just a reminder, if you're tuning in, this is a real world flight I'm on right now. If you want to track me in the real world, feel free to find the link below in the description for Flight Radar, where you can watch me fly. That's not much right there. Oh boy, no I didn't. I am an idiot! Yay, go me. I knew I forgot something. Did I not start projects? Why? Oh boy. I'm really forgetting stuff today. Oops. Oh well, his project's flag can start late. That's right in there. I guess annoyingly, we'll just have to live without. So it's about an hour and 30 and 40 odd minute flight, this one. Oh, we got London 12782. So I knew there was someone coming up later.
London Control, hello, good evening, Ujet 890 Whiskey Golf.
Oh boy.
Union 89 Whiskey Golf, London Control,
Oh no.
hello, descend flight level 90.
Count to 90 for 89 Whiskey Golf.
Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, with you at 4,000.
Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, London, hello, climb flight level 80.
Up to 80 for Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor. Oh no.
Stansted Hotel, Ryanair 4 Alpha Romeo with you. Ryanair 4 Alpha Romeo, London, roger.
Flight Control, next jet 483, flight level 345, descend.
It's going to stay 8,000.
FlexJet 483, London, hello, descend flight level 220, Jacko 2 Lima.
Descend flight level 220, Jacko 2 Lima, FlexJet 483.
London, good evening, Easy 87 Echo Alpha, flight level 185, 190.
Easy 87 Echo Alpha, London, hello,
In
climb
short,
flight level
that
340.
UmiJet guy is my brother. And I certainly did not expect to be hearing his voice on that sim this time of night.
London, China Southern 336, confirm arrival.
China Southern 336.
Anyways, we'll continue our climb out.
Dane 2 Alpha,
They're all looking
arrival.
good. Just landing lights at 10,000.
Dane 2 Alpha arrival, China Southern, and check direct to Tank.
Yeah, closer it gets to Italy. Sun should rise for us, hopefully, which allows a nice early morning landing into Venice. Hopefully over the water, should look pretty good.
UmiJet 89 Whiskey Golf, route direct Jacko.
Route direct to Jacko, Ujet 89 Whiskey Golf.
Ryanair 4 Alpha Romeo, contact London Control 133.
I'm sorry, but every time I hear that UmiJet, it's just going to cause me to
Ryanair 4 Alpha Romeo.
look back.
Scottish Control 118.775. Bye bye.
118.775, bye bye. London Control, good evening, running 80, Hotel Quebec level 4,000, just over
Where is he actually?
North Morn X-ray.
Have a look at
Welling 80, Hotel Quebec, London, hello, climb
project's
flight level
flight.
330 and squawk ident.
Climb 330, score cadence.
So we just left
Flight
Stansted.
Control, Jazz 17 Bravo, it's flight level 170.
Jersey 17 Bravo, London Control, hello, Jacko 1
Umis can
Hotel
there be in
arrival,
this
descent
area?
flight level 140.
Oh, checked him on hotel
There we
arrival,
go.
decent flutter
I
140.
came from Boston.
Jersey 17
It's a
Bravo.
city. Oh, okay.
American 103, heavy with you at 6,000.
Where is he? He's
American 103, London
MRJ?
Control, hello, climb flight level 320.
320, American 103 heavy.
I asked him about that.
Windmill 582 on the Daventry 3 November from East Midlands at flight level 90.
Who's that? Oscar Echo Oscar 582 London, hello, climb now, flight level 180, correction 170.
Climb 170, call sign Windmill 582.
Thank you, Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, route direct Abtom.
Route direct Abton for Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor.
Online group keeping Speedbird 130 Tango, flight level 273.
Speedbird 130 Tango, London Control, hello, climb flight level 370.
Just drag you to the top.
Flight level 370, Speedbird 130 Tango. Tronic 261 with you,
And
nothing
we'll
for
get back to
18
standard navigation.
heading towards Honley.
Chanix 261 London, hello, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, Tronic 261.
Hello, this is EG23 Quebec, uniform with you, RC. Action and maintain now, flight level 190.
EC23 Quebec Uniform, London Control, hello, route direct ABSAV for the ABSAV 1 Golf arrival.
Okay, was that correction? Go to direct to ABSAF, the ABSAF 1 Golf arrival for 23 Quebec. London Control, American 103, heavy, we're going to need to disconnect. Thanks for the service.
Ah,
Roger, no worries.
poor guy has to disconnect. Anyways.
London Easy 41 Golf Alpha, that's
of
flight
course.
level 164 inbound. Alpha Lima Delta with you.
Stop saying that. One day, it's just a thing I've got stuck in my head thanks to default ATC chatter, and now it's stuck in my head. And as much as I know it's not proper terminology, especially in Europe, it's just going to be stuck in there
Easy 41
forever.
Golf Alpha, Squawk 1275.
Yeah, actually, that's why I was stuck. No.
Squawk 1275, Easy 41 Golf Alpha.
Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, climb flight level 290, check standard pressure is set.
Up to 290, and standard pressure will be set for 88 Quebec Victor.
Easy 45
we're a bit
Tango,
low
climb
there.
flight level 180.
To be fair, if he only just clears out of 8,000 now, he must have been there for London traffic.
Qantas 10 Alpha passing 4,300 feet. Qantas 10 Alpha London, hello, Squawk ident, climb now, flight level 150.
Stop
Squawk ident, climb now, flight level 150,
correctly.
Qantas 10 Alpha.
One day I'll learn. One day.
Windmill 89 Whiskey Golf, oh sorry, what's the runway? It'll be Lavno 1 Juliet transition for runway 27, descend flight level 80.
Now Pax is bugging me. Okay, possibly 10,000 now, so landing lights.
The Lavno 1 Juliet transition, expect the ILS from runway 27, descend flight level 80.
8,000 feet, Lavno 1 Juliet, and expect the ILS 427, Umijet 8 Whiskey Golf.
Umijet, roger. Speedbird 130 Tango, contact London 133.7, bye-bye.
London 1337, Speedbird 130 Tango, bye. North Shuttle 45 Bravo, good evening London. Currently flight level 200, request further descent.
Easy 23 Quebec uniform, route direct Holly, descend flight level 130, check standard pressure is set.
See, I'm not the only one.
Holly and then descent to 13023 Queen.
North Shuttle 45 Bravo, London Control, hello. Fly heading 190 degrees, maintain flight level 200.
Fly heading 190 degrees, maintain flight level 200, North Shuttle 45 Bravo.
Jersey 17 Bravo, descend now, flight level 90, Lavno 1 Juliet transition.
Descent monitored, level by, please repeat.
No, there was no level by, just descend now, flight level 90, expedite.
Monitored, expediting. London Center Beach.
Standby, easy 41 Golf Alpha, Absaf 1 Golf arrival, route direct Holly.
Absa 1 Golf arrival and direct to Holly for easy for 1 Golf Alpha.
The reach call sign, sorry, I didn't get your full call sign there, but I'm not covering departures if it's outside of controlled airspace. Once airborne, call me for your clearance there, but remain outside of CAS.
Sounds good. Departure on Unicom. Thank you.
Oscar Echo Oscar 582, climb flight level 370.
370, Windmill 582.
London Control, good evening. Speedbird 2 Mike Zulu is with you, climbing through 2000 out of Gatwick.
Speedbird 2 Mike Zulu London, hello, squawk ident, climb now, flight level 330.
Straight up to flight level 330 and we'll squawk ident. Speedbird 2 Mike Zulu.
Easy 41 Golf Alpha, when ready, descend, flight level 130.
When ready, descend, flight level 130, easy 41 Golf Alpha.
Cruise also
Welling
landing London
82
City from
Hotel Quebec,
Boston.
direct Domoc, climb flight level 370.
30, okay.
Direct Domoc and climb 370, Welling 82 Hotel Quebec.
Boomijet 89 Whiskey Golf, route direct Rabsa.
Direct Rabsa, 8 Whiskey Golf.
Do you have the transition set up, or are you, because it doesn't look like you do, just confirm whether you do or not.
My device, I forgot to do that. My apologies. Whiskey Golf.
Okay, it's going to be vectoring for the ILS approach runway 27, fly heading 240 degrees.
240 degrees, flex 7, thank you very much. So about that.
Flexjet 483.
And where is he now?
Descend, flight level 90.
Oh.
KLM 41
Okay,
Quebec,
he's
your
overshot a
frequency.
little bit. Does the MRJ really have the range from Boston City? I'm surprised by that. I should be able to spot him from here, can I? Yes. There he is. In his Mitsubishi regional jet. I mean, CRJ, but
Clearance via PDC.
gonna have a bit of fun. See if there's a good landing. Actually, I'll show you.
Qantas 10 Alpha,
I'm the blue
climb
plane,
level
this one.
330.
No, there's my
Climb
brother.
level 330.
London City.
Door shuttle 45 Bravo, turn left heading 130 degrees.
Few miles apart, but
Left turn heading 130
ultimately
degrees.
together.
Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, contact Brussels control 131.1. Bye bye.
13.
Quebec Victor, climb flight level 370, contact Brussels 131.1.
Contact Brussels on 131.1 and climb to 370 for Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor. Thank you very much. Bye bye, Yumi.
Speedbird 2 Mike Zulu, route direct Sitet.
So yeah, up to 370. 131. Decimal 1. Right. Hello there, Brussels. This is Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, passing through flight level 210. Again. Hello there, Brussels. This is Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor with you, passing through flight level 220.
Ryanair
There we
88
go.
Quebec Victor, Brussels Control, very good evening to you. It's well identified. Continue climb flight level 370.
Climb to 370 for Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor. A little bit bumpy here, but not bad. Just turn off the seatbelt sign, so I notice that that's still on. A little slight bit of bump clear first, and then we shall do that. Yeah, slight bump, but you want to get used to these early morning flights. the Umi doing? So heading back to the UK now, and we'll be landing in a couple of moments. In fact, if you want to know more about that airline, Cobalt Skyways, they actually have websites, you can look into it and learn about the Umi series of aircraft. It's a game he plays. Airlines Magic, I think it's called. It's just like his own fictional airline, which he's taken it overboard, but hey, makes him. He enjoys it. He's also the Cobalt's. No, sorry, what's his name? Matt Designs guy as well, so you guys all know him. Right, so we'll continue our climb, passing through 26 shortly.
Control, good evening, Alpine 792 Juliet, passing flight level 130, flight level 140.
Alpine 79er Foxtrot Juliet, Brussels Control, very good evening, identified. Continue climb flight level 200.
Continue climb flight level 200, Alpine 792 Juliet.
And Alpine 79er Foxtrot Juliet, proceed direct Brussels, VOR, Bravo, Uniform Bravo.
Direct Bravo,
Yeah, it's how the
Uniform
online
Bravo,
check-in page is an
Alpine
absolute
792
joke.
Juliet.
Super slow, super buggy, but has just opened up for me for one of my legs, so I will now do that. Doesn't count, adjustments check-in. Try to get some good seats on this one, especially the Embraer. Okay. I'll let you take my booking number. Let's do this one instead. Let's go for ticket number.
Brussels, very good evening. This is Air Fox 402 Kilo, level of flight level 280 inbound Lamla. Been transferred to you by LAN. I'm not sure why, to be honest.
Lost aircraft calling, what's your call sign, sorry?
That was Air Fox 402 Kilo.
Double check my
Air Fox 402
seating
Kilo,
return
Brussels
journey.
Control,
What's
very
the
good
seating
evening.
layout of the
Yeah, I think you need to be with
Embraer?
Amsterdam in a couple of minutes. For now, descend flight level 180.
Can't be 3x3, can it? It's a tiny little plane.
Amsterdam sounds
This
fine
is
for me.
just like a
Thanks a lot,
different,
Air Fox 402 Kilo.
lettering. Let's have a look. Quite obviously line now, so almost nearly at cruise. Everything's running as clockwork. Oh, there we go. Right. Oh gosh, that is a bit of a interesting way for some things. So look at the Alitalia website. I'll drag to the way where I can't share my email that has the details. ACD.
Request climb to cruise level, please.
I'd rather do that way. Look at the seating plans quickly. See if there's a nice one behind the wing.
Climb flight level 220, thank you, Alpine 792 Juliet.
Vessels Control, good evening, KLM 2510, guys, flight level 140, 250. FROX 402 Kilo, contact Amsterdam now, 125.75. Apologies for the inconvenience, sir, bye-bye.
Seats
That's very
22
fine.
or
Amsterdam
23.
12575. Thanks a lot. Have a nice evening. Air Fox 402 Kilo.
KLM 2 Sierra Tango, Brussels Control, very good evening, identified. Continue climb flight level 240. Roger, continue climb for KLM 25 Tango or 2 Sierra Tango? KLM
We'll go 22.
There's only one of you, whatever, I can't read it, I'm sorry, sir. Is it 25 or 20?
What's the current?
25, never mind, so continue climb flight level 240, KLM 25 now.
I can hope that we have a runway 08 approaching to city. That's when it goes over the city, and I'd absolutely love that. Chances are we'll probably be going in the other way, so the best through the city. Maybe a diagonal actually as well, not too bad. Yeah, I'll say right hand side. That way it's best of both worlds. Right, the city, I get to enjoy the city.
Brussels Control, we now TC29 Lima Bravo, passing level 114 for 140.
Fly over the other end, do get a few things like the Olympic Park and all that.
Easy 29er Lima Bravo, Brussels Control, very good evening sir, identified, continue climb flight level 300. Continue climb level 300, easy 29 Lima Bravo.
Possible sea change, what is this website's problem? I don't understand it.
Tango,
tell you,
the
website is horrible.
Bravo, uniform Bravo.
Just try the mobile sites and hope for the
Bravo,
best.
uniform Bravo, direct Bravo.
So yeah, as you can tell, I'm very excited for this trip. Genuinely I am. Never been in the 190 before, so that's one thing to enjoy. The 717 is absolutely the flights I am buzzing away for. It's a 717, like, I know, even maybe in the US, it's one of those like, you look at it, you see on the itinerary, okay, it's going to be a bad flight. But for me, it's like, oh my word, I've never seen this thing before. Does it still fly? So excited, super excited. Oops, that's disconnected, isn't it? Yep. Disconnect, reconnect. For some reason, Batson's voice server just keeps kicking itself out. As I'm 2 hours early for checking for flights.
EC2 Lima, correction, EC29er Lima Bravo, proceed
So it is quite a late return for me.
Proceed direct Coxie.
Quite empty cabin as well, not many seats booked.
29er Lima Bravo, was that your request? Yeah, I had 12.
There you go. Lights size getting a bit brighter now. Very soon. Enjoy the sunrise ahead of us. Netherlands. All looking good so far. Everything is running like clockwork.
Brussels, this is KLM 25 Tango, any chance to get a few minutes out of cockpit?
What?
KLM 25 Tango, I can give you out of cockpit for about 5 minutes maximum.
Out of cockpit, okay.
Roger, then I'll be back in 4 minutes, KLM 25 Tango. Thank you, sir.
I've never had an out of cockpit request before. I know you can sometimes request it that you need to go quiet for a bit, but that's the first. Next, here we go. For those who watched my live stream yesterday, you'd have heard talk about this cloud surfing. This is the weather I really like. It's like you're low over the clouds. It's a flat, cheap texture. It's just so cool when you do it.
Sales, Alpine turn 9 for Juliet. For your information, we'd like to start descent about 15 miles before 11. Alpine 79er Foxtrot Juliet. When ready, descend flight level 200 to be level by Helen. When ready, descend flight level 200 to be level by Helen. Alpine 79er Foxtrot Juliet. Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, Brussels Control. Control, very good evening to you. Next 261 with you, flight level 350, direct towards Connor. Next 261, Brussels Control, very good evening, identified. Proceed direct to Coxie. Proceed direct to Coxie, Channel 261. Brussels Control. Control, good evening. This is Ryanair 1 Juliet Echo. Is about to enter your airspace through the west, approaching Valek. With you now, flight level 340. Ryanair 1 Juliet Echo, Brussels Control, very good evening to you. Squawk 7111. 7111, Ryanair 1 Juliet Echo. Easy 29er Lima Bravo, Brussels Control. Brussels Control, KLM 25 Tango is back. KLM 25 Tango, welcome back, sir. When ready, descend flight level 200 to be level by Helen. Roger, then descending now to flight level 200 to be leveled at Helen, KLM 25 Tango. Channel 261 request. Channel 261, go ahead.
Boy, had that, didn't we?
Any chance we could leave the flight deck for just 5 minutes? We're back soon.
131.
261, no problem. Approved up to 10 minutes if you'd like.
Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor is still with you.
61, cheers. And Ryanair 1 to the tech code, request descent very soon. Yep, Ryanair 1 Jet Echo radar contact. When ready, descend flight level 170 to be level by Ibiza.
170 to be level by Ibiza correction for Ryanair 1 Jet Echo.
Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor with you.
Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, Brussels Stroll, very good evening, identified.
I mean, I'm not sure why he wanted to re-identify, but he did. Got a message from him just now. He's contacting 1311.
Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor,
There we go.
proceed direct to Soutel.
Direct Sotal for Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor. You and stick it there. Love the level of detail and texture on that panel behind me that I never get to see. It's so nicely done. It's a beautiful aircraft, it really is. 737 is odd 60s technology, rehashed so many times, maybe too many times now, but it's a workhorse, it still keeps going. When you look at, like, say, overhead where the eyebrow windows used to be, you know this is an outdated cockpit. Half the stuff here don't think it function anymore, but hey, still fly it. Nothing was ever going wrong.
Easy 29er Lima Bravo, Brussels control. Brussels control.
Brussels Control, channel 1746, heading 350 degrees and maintaining flight level 140.
Channel 1746, Brussels Control, very good evening, identified. Continue climb flight level 180, proceed direct Brussels, VOR, Bravo, Uniform, Bravo.
Right, continue climb flight level 180, continue to VOR, Bravo, Uniform, Bravo. Channel 1746.
Brussels Control, Lufthansa Cargo 783 Heavy, flight level 350. Lufthansa Cargo 783 Heavy, Brussels Control, very good evening, identified.
A little bit minor turbulence, but nothing too bad at the moment.
Lufthansa Cargo 783, proceed direct 30. Direct 30 for Lufthansa Cargo 783. Alpine 79er Foxtrot, contact Amsterdam 125.75, good day.
125.75, Alpine 79er Foxtrot, Juliet, thank you, bye.
Brussels Control, good evening. This is Ryanair 1007, currently passing flight level 270, direct Conan.
Ryanair 1007, Brussels Stroll, very good evening, identified. Continue climb flight level 290.
Continue climb flight level 290 speed as Ryanair 1002.
Easy 29er Lima Bravo, Brussels Control.
Brussels Control, Easy 29 Lima Bravo, apologies at frame issues, I'm back now.
29er Lima Bravo, okay, roger, thanks.
map, update where we are. There we go, the Q5 just landed city now from Manchester, and the other plane, CL30, also now on approach. As I say, we are currently
Brussels Center, good evening. Luxair 11, mic check.
over the Netherlands, soon to reach Luxembourg.
Lost Air Force calling, I read you
Just under an hour now to arrival. It's not a particularly long flight, this one, to
Luxair
Venice.
11.
Luxair 11, okay. Brussels Control, good evening. Monarch 197 with you. Flight level 240 for 13310, heading 090. Monarch 197, Brussels Control, very good evening. Identified. Continue climb flight level 350. Continue climb 350, Monarch 197. German cargo 783, traffic alerts, 10 miles, 11 o'clock, turn right heading 160 immediately for traffic.
Right heading 160 for Lufthansa Cargo 783. And we have that traffic in sight.
Basically now watching the sunset. Sorry, sunrise even.
Channel X261 back in the front,
Continue.
thanks for letting me go.
Because we should be leaving Brussels Centre in a couple of minutes. Make it in Germany actually, so it'll be quite a well covered like this.
And Brussels Control, do you want me just back on the route for German Cargo or Lufthansa Cargo 783?
Lufthansa 783, affirmative, sorry, we're just typing. Proceed direct 30, apologies for the traffic.
No worries, direct 30 for Lufthansa Cargo 783.
KLM Control, Mango, 197.
What?
Unreadable. KLM 25 Tango, Brussels Control. Roger, KLM 25 Tango. KLM 25 Tango, contact Amsterdam 125.75. 2575, thank you very much, have a great night. Brussels Control, Monarch 197. Monarch 197, Brussels Control, go ahead. Can we return to own navigation yet? Colin 197, I'm sorry, are you an vector from London? Affirm.
Oops.
Okay, Conan 197, proceed direct, standby actually, standby. For now, turn right heading 140. Turn right heading 140, Monarch 197. Brussels Control.
Brussels Control, Luxair 11, requesting IFR clearance to Frankfurt.
Luxair 11, you're on the wrong frequency. Please contact Luxembourg approach 189er.
Sorry, my bad.
Good evening, Transavia 8 November with you, descent to flight level 240 inbound Danet.
Transavia 8 November, Brussels Troll, very good evening, squawk 7177.
Squawk 7177 in the box for the Transavia 8 November. Brussels Control, Ryanair 1007 request
No, not me.
340.
Ryanair 1007, standby, break. Transavia 8 November, identified, continue descent, flight level 200.
Descent 200, Transavia 8 November.
8 November, contact Amsterdam 125.75, good day.
12575 for Transavia 8 November, good day.
Ryanair 1007, what's your requested flight level?
340, Ryanair 1007.
Ryanair 1007, climb flight level 340.
Climb 340, Ryanair 1007.
Good evening, Brussels radar, KLM 44, passing flight level 280, have you with you, inbound Pitbull.
KLM 44, Brussels Troll, very good evening, identified, continue climb flight level 340.
Continuing, climbing flight level 340, KLM 44.
Brussels, good evening, Lufthansa 8 Hotel Tango with you, inbound Conan, flight level 350.
Lufthansa 8 Hotel Tango, Brussels Troll, very good evening, identified.
If I get all very level turbines for the Spirit Cruise.
Brussels Control, this is ZAP 453, climbing 330.
ZAP
Yeah,
453,
planes on
Brussels
the,
Troll, very good evening,
list for now.
identified, continue climb flight level 330.
Sensor. No idea what these sensors are.
Monarch 197, level off, level 290.
Is this meant to be a military thing?
Level off, 290.
We're a 738, not a P8 Poseidon. Night vision goggles.
Conan 1 Juliet Echo, leveling up 170.
Really, that's gonna be quite fun. Oh,
Ryanair
ooh.
1 Echo Juliet, contact.
That's
Lang radar
trippy.
135.75, good day.
35725,
That
provide
must
good
be,
evening, Ryanair 1 Juliet Echo.
blue. That meant to be water. That's just how the world kind of loads up. Again, so because a lot of people who use P3D are just standard
Freezing up.
flight simulators. What is most that you just don't ever
453, roger.
click on?
Pan, easy 29 Lima Bravo, medical emergency, Quest Victus back to Luxembourg.
Oh, okay.
Easy 29er Lima Bravo, roger. Turn left heading 110.
You can hear the controller there.
Left 110, easy 29 Lima Bravo.
Just thinking in his mind,
Monarch
oh boy, here we go
197,
again.
Sorry about that, continue climb flight level 350.
Up to 350, no problem about that.
Right, Monarch 197, you're also still on the vector. What's your next waypoint?
Find the vector again.
Next waypoint is Delta India Kilo.
Monarch 197, perfect. Proceed directly to Kiev, Delta India Kilo.
Direct Delta India Kilo, Monarch 197.
You won't say it.
Easy 29er Lima Bravo, are you able to proceed direct to Tikir?
Affirm we can do the easy 29 Lima Bravo.
Roger, proceed direct to Tikir.
Direct easy 29 Lima Bravo.
Brussels, Ryanair 24 Alpha Yankee, good evening with you, climbing for level 360 through 287.
Ryanair 2 Alpha Yankee, Brussels Troll, very good evening, identified, continue climb flight level 360.
Continue climbing for level 360, Ryanair 24 Alpha Yankee.
approaching about midway of this flight. Let's wait for to the arrival 9 o'clock. Arrival local time. Good 40-50 minutes until landing.
Lufthansa 42 Kilo, Brussels Control, very good evening. Identified. When ready, descend flight level 230 to be level by Nivenu. Descending to 30, level off by Nivenu, Lufthansa 42 Kilo. Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, no further ATC available. Monitor Unicom 1228, good day.
1228 for Ryanair 88 Quebec Victor, thank you very much. And so, we are now free. Doesn't look like we've got any other... What am I doing there? Doesn't look like we've got any more comms between us and Italy. Pretty much on our own now for us this flight. In terms of traffic around Venice, there's one aircraft that departed, but it does not look like there's anything else that's coming out. Yeah, nothing else out of Venice at the moment. Just the one aircraft departing in Alitalia 1818 from Venice to Milan. Malpensa. A good cruise so far. Got one aeroplane near me. And those airspace is nice and peaceful today. In terms of Venice Airport, this is the second time I've now flown into Venice, Marco Polo. And although, while I don't have enough time to head into the main city itself, I probably will head into the local town and just spend a few hours in there, looking around, enjoying the scenes and that kind of stuff. Venice is a beautiful city, but just don't have the time to go there today. So head into the local town, look around, maybe grab something light to eat. And then, yeah, head back to the airport for what can only be considered as the main event. we've now left Luxembourg. We are now in German airspace. Oh, correction, we're actually in French airspace now. Just to the west of Strasbourg. Then we're flying over Mulhouse, through Switzerland, and as we cross the border from Switzerland to Italy, Trento decides to descend to Venice. So yeah, a bit of turbulence kicking up now. It's getting a bit more hectic. There's even a seatbelt sign. It's not too bad right now. Sun coming up here shortly over the horizon. See the way the sunlight is starting to shine up the aircraft. And again, I will say, while I've always been quite happy with X-Plane's environments, lighting and all that, I always complain about the sunrise and sunset just being way too gloomy. This is how you do low sun bloom. Yes, it's a bit hazy in the distance, but it's not complete washout like an X-Plane sometimes does. And this is the right way of doing it. It looks good, it feels great. And the PBR reflections are already looking good on us tonight. Yeah, the way the sun just again shines off that one panel, it looks really good. That there is my favourite panel. Yeah, 1,100 on Vatsim right now. 865 on VAO. 500 on Pilot Edge. So I wonder, has anyone on Pilot Edge ever actually flown outside of the US? 'Cause that's what it prides itself as, the basically the west coast of America, sure the east coast even. Super amazing mid-sea coverage. Outside, so it's very quiet, and yeah, even now, looks like they're GA going right now. Let's have a look at that. Don't know if they're all together. Yes, they are. Sounds like a group fight of some sorts. There's another one. Oh gosh. It's like some cult or something going on here. There's another set of 4. And that kind of information the Pilot Edge can't give us. Yeah, standard stuff. Use a drone. Is there AI on this work? Or is it just because it doesn't know the user, it calls it all a drone? Seems a bit odd that... Seems like there's another group flight going on, same destinations, same airports. Okay, 2 eyes. Almost scary actually. What is this network? Half these planes I can't click on, probably because they're real world people. There we go. Anonymous 26185. Cessna 172. It's a weird network this. I don't understand it. Yeah, there you go. That seems a bit more standardised. Good coverage, decent out of aircraft. Who's this going? Ah, Kilbuck. He was from the 747 one a little while ago. There's Montreal Pass. We are now Ryanair. seatbelt signs on shortly. Doesn't calm down a little bit. Sun's still up, so safety energy. We can now turn off the panel lighting. Imagine it's a lot quicker process than the real thing. I'm just having to frantically scroll on the mouse for it to go. Still on the horizon for it to be visible sun. Certainly enough to change the sky colour. Bring a little bit of light into it. There's our first good sunlight. Nice and bright out, but nothing yet. It's not too cloudy, is it? It's like, that's not the sun hidden behind this cloud, is it? Switzerland now. Right, turn. Slip our approach, shall we? So planned out. According to this, we'll be landing on so right. Direct approach him. So top of descent for me. One mark there. Yes, it is. 160 miles out. Away the small amount of, what is the term? Lens flare is coming for that. I definitely would make an assumption that that is the sun. Just not a very bright one at the moment. Traffic's pretty clear. Look at project fly, shows that not too much going on at the moment. have a look at our passengers. We've kind of forgotten about them this time. Everyone's satisfied. Estimated in 35 minutes. Ooh, a couple of them upset actually. Ooh, most of them are upset. I wonder what that's about. Very odd. Very odd indeed. Anyways, we're almost over now. Turbulence certainly is going to have a few passengers shaking. I forgot about that Tug, the push back yourself thing. Still need to practice that a bit more. Nearby tower can actually see us pretty nicely as well. Somewhere over the French Alps. Contrail Nord. Yeah, it's not a bad looking sim this. I mean, okay, I say not a bad looking sim. That ground in front of us is horrible. But for what it is, based on how old the technology is, it could be a lot worse. It really could be a lot worse. I'm sure once these textures also loaded as well. Wouldn't look half bad either. But yes, the jump to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, that for sure will be a light years jump in quality of scenery, especially. I mean, from what I've seen, is what I've heard of them from people even, as well as my own play at XO19, when it comes to flight damage 2020, it's a little below par in the X-Plane. It's certainly a massive improvement over FSX and P3D. Although there are some things it does better than X-Plane, I would say, such as what's it called? Prop drift. So where the aircraft will slowly drag to the left due to the speed of the propeller. In X-Plane, I feel that it's way too much. The way they've done it feels unrealistic. This aircraft just drags way too much compared to real life. They exaggerate on that effect to kind of show that it's there. With 2020, prop drift's there, but not nearly as bad. Ultimately, it's a good little platform. In a second, I can now say, welcome to Italy. So just passing through Lake Vivania. So to our left behind the cloud will be Como. It's Lugano over there. Just in the haze somewhere. Now in Italy. Now in our destination country. Have a look at the approach quickly. I know it's a direct waypoint to the runway, but how much of a oh gosh, if I did that. Yeah, that works quite nicely then. Let's intercept into lattice from Sovab. Yeah, so the same. Okay, so we're now just under 80 miles from descent. 6 miles. We should reach that point in approximately 14 minutes. 14 minutes till we descend. So we're making good time at the moment. Should be visible to us. Yes, it is. We're on that tip. That's where the city is. We've had different, we've had better resolution ground scenery or X-Plane or black marble. Definitely more visible. So, turbulence over the Alps. That's again expected. There's Ryanair somewhere over there. Where are you? Coming to land at Bergamo shortly. Have good flights. Came in from Malaga. So yeah, it was a fairly lengthy flight that. Not the same flight time as us, I'd actually say. Maybe a bit shorter. Ooh, here's a fun one for you as well. This year, I will have flown yeah, it'll be until either tomorrow or my first flights on Lauda. Actually, no, pretty much tomorrow because it's set now to fly on an A320 as opposed to A319 on Alitalia from Catania to Linate. But I've flown a different aircraft for every flight I've been on. So Helsinki to Gatwick was a 737. Stansted to Venice, 738. Venice to Catania, 712. Catania to Linate, A320. And then from Linate to City, London City, E190. And then my next flight is then from Stansted to Vienna. And that will also be an A320 flying with Laudamotion. So, yes. 5 flights, 5 different aircraft, and then the 6th one will break that trend. I mean, I've gone from last year flying Ryanair pretty much exclusively to this year. Ooh, look, I'm flying Ryanair. I've flown Norwegian stroke Jet Time. I've flown Volotea. I've flown Alitalia. I've flown Louder Motion. Where did all these airlines come from all of a sudden? When I go to Oslo, that would have been a Ryanair again. Alright, 40 miles now until top of descent. We're almost there. Almost there. Going with a quick check. Right, 10 miles out. Intercept into Venice is at 3,000. So, let's set the altitude. The sun now up and high in the sky. Where's that bit? Oh, it's gone now. I was going to look at. Oh no, he's back again. Yeah, different plane. for descent. Here we come. Yeah, the ETA now is at 8:15. Zulu, sorry, so yeah. 15 minutes to on the ground, although Star I'm sure had a few more minutes to that one. British Airways around as well. We're just climbing out. Probably a recent departure, heading to Heathrow or Gatwick, no doubt. Where most of these planes will be heading to. You are climbing out of Bologna, heading to London Heathrow in A320. Uniform Juliet. Shortly we'll start a left-hand turn and that'll guide us back into the airport, because the actual approach itself, or at least our current flight path, takes us quite far south of Venice. For a left-hand brings us back. It's an interesting routing, but it's how these aircraft are scheduled to fly. Gives it more of a straight-in approach for Venice, while avoiding most traffic out of Milan and Verona. Go. Left-hand turn coming up now. That guides us into Venice. I do like the low whine of the 73. Just even CFMs even. CFM engines are Pretty spectacular little things. Even the 7.3 where they're bent out of shape, the blades, and basically running to no efficiency. Still strong enough to bring this thing up. Only 2 of them. Try for the bigger engines in the form of leaps. Yeah, did not quite work out. That being said, the military variant of the 767 actually does have the manoeuvring characteristics MCAS system. And that actually works no problem, because the thing is, it is designed for military, high-performance, agile aircraft more than it is for commercial jetliners. If the 737 was flying at crazy angles and all that, like it did, for example, in its Farnborough test demo, then yeah, MCAS works fine, but outside of that, it's not really designed for it. And that's why it kind of failed on 2 occasions. Look into it, it's quite interesting, the MCAS and 7.6 and how that works absolutely fine. Pass 122, is then these seatbelts on. The basics of our landing. So let's just stick it on here as well. It's only an hour and a half of flight, it's not massively long this one. Making good descents. Thought won't be visible to us until the very end, given the current visibility. It's a little bit foggy out here. In terms of weather, I'm expecting it to be quite rainy at the moment. And we're passing now just over the city of Bologna. Yeah, Bologna to Venice, definitely a little bit out of the way. There's the airport down below. Where the British Airways actually we saw earlier was taken off from. Still visible? No, it's not. So, got the left turn coming up shortly. And again, this was the path of Venice. I'll be landing shortly. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to have any ATC contacts either. It's just a straight in approach and landing shortly. let's get this landing set up, shall we? So, to you, airport search, lips, runway 04 right, condition dry. Let's grab the metadata. LBX lips. So, wind right now is 060 at 6. Temperature is 4 degrees, that's 9 Fahrenheit. QNH is 1029. Flaps config 30. No aircon, no anti-ice. Or do we use anti-ice? 4 degrees it shouldn't freeze, at below 10 I think we actually will have it. Engine, no wings, just engine. Do you reckon we need to add? Oops, go back. Right, it's 149. Turn the engine anti-ice on now. Track required. So 149 landing. Same for you. 30 flaps. /149. That will do. 109.95 040. 109.95. Surely we'll pass through 10,000. Right, back KLM. You're going to Amsterdam. You from Napoli, it's actually on nowhere near me. No traffic coming into Venice right now, so I don't think I need to really do too much in terms of even keeping up to date on VATS and Unicom. Not a single aeroplane within a 100-mile radius departing or arriving from Venice. Cabin crew, 10 minutes of landing, 10 minutes. On the back up, sorry, it's 1029. I can barely see that. There you go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So lines perfect. In below 250, and let's go past 10,000. go. And lights set. No need for logo lights since we are below, so it's now daytime. Set the altimeter.
We have begun our final projection stage. Flight position is passing the sun, 1 minute past
20 miles now from intercept, so we're making good timing. Half past is now the ETA. In fact, yeah, 8 minutes till touchdown. We're making good progress. Good speed at the moment. Intercepts will be very shortly. Everything has been set up as far as the below 10,000 is now. Intercepts will be very shortly. 4 minutes. Alright, so we are now currently just about to pass over the coast of the Venetian Sea. Can we see water on our outside? Yes, we can. So, there's the coast in front of us. Very nearly ready to enter the town. Nice and bumpy on here. So as I say, I don't think I have too much time to actually go into the city. Venice itself, most I'll probably get is Mestre or Marcon. Reach, or even Tessera. Tessera is basically the town directly outside the airport, pretty much walking distance from the terminal. Take a local bus into Mestre, to enjoy some of the city. And it's one of those again, because everyone flies to Venice to go to Venice, not the local town. Unless it's a tourist trap, you never know what you're going to find. When I went to Bergamo, was it Bergamo or Bergamo? Bergamo. When I went to there, my stopover from stopover to La Benranta, went to the city of Bergamo itself instead of Milan, and yeah, I had quite a fun time in the city. Spent a lot of it in the foothills of the Alps, basically. Took up the funicular, although that wasn't a true funicular, that was just a cable car. There's a true funicular, which is two cabins going up on the same rails, splitting in the middle, and using each other's weights to hold it up. That was just a single track cable car. Disappointed. So, I'm going to do like a Google search when I get through the airport. Just to do that. I never know, find something really spectacular that not many people know about. TripAdvisor, things to do. Gear down. This is a little high right now. More parapets. Ooh, definitely a bit of turbulence there. There should be at 3,000 steps there, so certainly a bit higher than I want to be right now. Nothing that a little bit of a drop can help with. So 5,000, sorry, plus 6,000 even. $4,000. Refs 149, so we'll adjust that quickly. And then go back into the VNav. That helps quite nicely. Click on the VOR localizer. Not yet. Go. Cabin crew, please be seated for landing. announced that we are on the final. Mix traffic on final. Runway 04. Right. Okay, that's a new one. Right, deactivate now. Oops, that's my phone. Let's send manual at this point. I'm sure the magenta lines never. Magenta diamonds never appeared for this. Shouldn't be a wrong frequency. It's what the FMS has got, but possibly not. A little high right now, but nothing that descent won't be able to cover. Turbulence though is a bit of fun. It's around flaps 40 for some reason, should be laps 30. Down below will be the bridge heading to the main city of Venice. It is. Looking nice and stable, maybe a little bit low. One thousand. No diamonds, but I can follow the flight director at least. Do a pretty good job at following us in. Set the throttle now. Alright, let's do this. We're committed. And down. It's not 6 knots reverse box cut. And there we have it. Welcome to Venice.
Gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 9:31 a.m. and it's currently about 10 degrees. Now to the local flight. The aircraft is coming. Stop.
1 hour 56 their time. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Back on again, just cross another runway. again as we leave the other sides. This one door's going to come off. So, not a bad flight by any means. A fun one actually. Right time departure as the sun rises. Smooth out quite nicely. Parking to the sides. With Ryanair, generally they put you in buses to get to the terminal. So none of these bigger stands, not the smaller terminal. But we take a bus from this stand here instead. 717 usually is found behind us. So Voltaire, we're taking a bus from that stand as well. And stop. Parking brake set. Switch to power to the APU. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Is that the right one? Probably not. Yes, it was. And off. Seatbelt signs off. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Venice. Local time is 9:34. Current temperature 10 degrees. And we arrived a few minutes later than scheduled. Do apologise for that. Once again, we thank you for flying Ryanair, and we hope to see you back on a future flight with us soon. Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check. Ooh, nope, not a problem. Generic. Turn off taxi lights, and also turning off the strobes. Signals that it's now safe to come close to the aircraft. Right. Ground services. Set the chocks, connect ground power. No need for fuel since we're not going to do the return flight, but that would be the case right now. Request stairs, stairs. Ah, hang on. It's not as on still to use air stairs. Okay, I'll double check that once it arrives. Forward loader, rear loader, all the carts as well. We'll be emptying the aircraft. That is that. Ground power's active, so you can tap on U. APU comes off. You can go away, sorry, because we don't actually need you. Yep, sorry about that. Right now, we don't pay for your service. As soon as you go, there you go, extend the air stairs. Thank you. And there we have it. Welcome to Venice. Stop park is pretty much on point actually. No complaints about that. Just quickly go to that and start deplaning. Same for packs. I can now tell them to start deplaning. Exit boarding.
No promises.
And there we go. Let's now end everything. So, project's flight. Complete the flights. Head over to that sim. We can now disconnect from you. And packs. We can end our flights from there. A little bit delayed, but it shouldn't be too bad. Should lead you to where, that's fine. Didn't want us, sorry, behind it didn't want us. Recommend you at work, no event for your drinks. And generally pretty happy about that. So, yes, now at Venice, and the next stop for me will be Catania, or Catania. Still don't know how you pronounce it. The boarding of that one will finally tell me. But like I say, I'm very excited for that flight, very excited for the Boeing 717. Should be a good one, should be a good one. So, yeah, once again, I thank you guys for tuning in. Again, on P3D, I'm afraid there won't be much chance of a replay. But hey, you guys are still stars. So, tune in for the 717 flights. I've got that done in E3D as well. Plan to CFDR design. That's been scheduled. If you're not coming for that, then I instead will see you guys in the very near future. I say back from holiday now, or I say back from holiday, I say as I'm going to another holiday. Back from Finland, back to reality. Try and get some proper videos scheduled out on this channel. So, yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.